Welcome to another Warframe tip of the day. Today I will be showing you where to find Neurodes. Neurodes are a slow farm, so don't get the impression you're going to get hundreds in a few runs. However, I can pinpoint certain locations I can guarantee to drop at least one per run. Let's check out Mariana on Earth. This is a low-level extermination, which is very helpful for beginners. We will be looting the whole map. Neurodes drop from chests and containers, which can drop 1 Neurode, and deposits, which can drop up to 2. You can use any Warframe for this map. All you need to do is kill a small amount of enemies in open containers. Here I am using my looting limbo. Limbo is great to use when you're looting containers, looking for sculptures, or even reputation farming. While running around the map, I will be using my number 4 ability, Cataclysm, to break open all the containers and the mod vacuum on my companion to sweep it all up. Let's take a look at my mods. You'll need a large range to break open containers further away from you, so I put in Cunning Drift, Augur Reach, and Stretch. Next, you'll want a lot of efficiency to be able to spam your number 4 ability, so I added Streamline and Fleeting Expertise, and I also added Natural Talent for faster casting speeds, and most importantly, Loot Detector. Loot Detector shows loot crates on your minimap. A couple mods aren't as easy to obtain, such as Fleeting Expertise and Natural Talent. If you're a beginner and don't have access to these mods, it's alright. Limbo can still break open containers with his Cataclysm ability. You will just be down on range, and for efficiency, stay in Rift mode to regen energy faster. Next, I gear up with a robotic companion. I use my Helios because it can also scan. Within that companion is a mod you can use called Vacuum. This mod detects and collects items and sweeps them to you. As long as you keep it alive, this will make looting a lot easier for you. When you're in the map, take a look at your mini-map. If you have the Loot Detector mod equipped, you will see white containers on the map. Those are the containers, not lockers. Don't worry about lockers. Hit your Cataclysm if you're using Limbo, then hit it again to turn it off. This will break open the containers. Cataclysm is great because it can go through walls or underground or up above you. Then your sentient companion will use its mod vacuum to suck it all up. When you collect the item, the white crates will disappear on the map. If you're not using Limbo, don't worry. You can run around and break open containers anyways, just not as fast. There are also chances of a Neurode mass to spawn on the map. It looks like this and normally drops 2 Neurodes. I will note, I have spent hours farming with a resource booster and without one. I did not see a difference in drops though. I always got 1 from containers and 2 from masses. Supposedly enemies can drop them, but to be honest, I haven't noticed, at least on Earth. The map is fairly small and averages between 74 to 89 crates per run. One run, if I take my time, is between 5 to 6 minutes. I take home on average 2 to 3 Neurodes per run. Very rarely 1 Neurode, and also very rarely 4 or more. Next, if you're a more veteran player and have unlocked the Lephantis boss, you can try here. Head over to Magnesidium on Deimos. You'll encounter the Lephantis boss. He'll have 3 heads to shoot down in 2 phases. In phase 1, each head will have a chance to drop a Neurode. You can honestly bring any Warframe. If that's the case, I suggest using a good sniper rifle. If modded correctly, you can take down a head in a couple hits and just avoid the enemies. I, however, always take Titania to this fight. Using her Razor Ring ability will almost always avoid the Lephantis attacks, plus her high power weapons will take down a head in no time. After phase 1, you'll cutscene into phase 2. Here you'll have to shoot down all 3 heads again for another chance to get a Neurode drop. With the Lephantis boss method, I average about 1 Neurode per run, sometimes 2. At least I always got 1 to drop. Oh yeah, and it's always taken me about 5 to 6 minutes also. And there you have it, another Warframe tip of the day. Leave a comment below on how many Neurodes you got, and if you used a resource booster or not. Hit that subscribe for more tips and my various Let's Plays. Check it out.